That wants to swim right up to me.
We did a comparison yesterday, OPST Commando versus the Scientific Angler's Spey Lite Scandi. And the problem with the OPST, for what I was doing, I had a 2-weight rod that's 6 feet long, and the 150 grain OPST Commando was just a tad too heavy. So I picked up a Scientific Angler's Spey Lite Scandi, 150 grains, 20 feet long, perfect for my little rod, or so I thought. And what happened was, I tried it and I found that that part of this, it's a Scandi shooting head, not the integrated. And I discovered that there's a couple feet at least of overhang built into this line. So the 20 feet consists of a couple feet of overhang, which I will probably chop off. So I have an 18-foot, approximately 150 grain shooting head. It still works wonderful. It was sweet, but I do not care. I like to figure out my own overhang. Plus, if I have a knot in a loop in my running line big enough to fit the reel through, the loop's going to be 3 or 4 inches. So therefore, it's just too much overhang for every situation. I want the head. I want to be able to take the fat part of the head right up to the tip of the rod. OPST got it right. See, virtually very little long skinny before the fat part of the head. You can pull this right to the tip of your rod and be in business. And if you want overhang, you can decide how much overhang you want yourself. But problem with OPST is I want to go a little lighter. But with the OPST and their micro tip, you can pretty much bully your way through any situation. You can cast a little sculpzilla on their lightest outfit. With the Scandi Spey Lite, can't quite do that. Nevertheless, it's a very nice, sweet, flying, casting line, but I did struggle a little bit with the overhang. So I'll just chop it off, no big deal, or do something else. Anyway, airflow, this is their big line. I mean, this is a 240 grain airflow compact, and they don't even have, by the time you get 2 feet here, it's pretty fat. So I don't know what Scientific Angler's deal is, but that's the only thing I found wrong. Other than that, it's a pretty sweet line, and we'll have some video of that. OPST Commando works very good with their micro tip, their floating tips. You can do waterborne casts, you can do touch and go, you can do overhead, you can cast little dry flies, or you can even cast a small sculpzilla. Scientific Angler Scandi Spey Lite shooting head comes in 150 grain, 20-foot Scandinavian shooting head. I like my fly lines to feel light, and the Scandi Spey Lite does a nice job of turning over this wind-resistant large stimulator. OPST, on the other hand, has a shooting head of 150 grains with the micro-floating tip of 50 grains, the 10-footer, so that adds up to 200 grains as opposed to the 150 grain Scandi Lite. So the Scandi Lite's a little daintier, a little more finessey, while the OPST with a few extra grains can really turn over big flies and handle a lot of situations. The OPST Commando Smooth, though, that Charlie's fishing here, has the advantage of being able to pull that shooting head all the way into the guides without having to reel the knots through. Of course, the Scientific Angler's Spey Lite Scandi head also comes in an integrated line, so they both offer the same flexibility. Nice shot.
Weird looking, kind of.
Is in. Jedi, over and out.